So I like to throw a crappie jig in here since there's a lot of smaller fish, and I'm telling you, I've seen big fish hit crappie jigs too. Ooh, there's the dam. I can see the drain. A little tip for you guys pond fishing: if you find the drain, it's usually where some of the biggest fish in the pond are at. Usually the big girls are down deep. I did not catch a fish on the solid green. You guys seen that? And I'm not really a fan of the solid green. Now, don't get me wrong, green is a great color when it comes to fishing. It's a natural color, especially that like chartreuse. It is hard to go wrong there, I'm telling you. They're not keeping fish can actually cause your pond to go downhill. You wanna let go of the big ones. I mean, basically what you're supposed to do to have a healthy pond, and I've read about it. I've read some pond management magazines, and it makes a lot of sense to me. You want to keep 25 pounds of largemouth bass per acre. So if you have a 2-acre pond, that's 50 pounds of largemouth bass a year, each year. But that needs to be like a slot size, you know. So if you catch a 2 or 3 pound fish, you know, anything over 3 pounds should definitely go back in the water. But you want to keep those pound and a halfers and get your 25 pounds per acre every year. And what that's going to do, you're keeping them smaller fish out, and that's going to be more bait, more oxygen, and more room for the bigger fish left over. Now you're supposed to keep 50 pounds of brim per acre per year, each year. Yeah, I finally got that little bitty guy coming right from the bank. So I mean, alright, first fish, 3 ounces. He's got a little more color than they used to. Yes, that's a decent sign. I mean, I know there's going to be some tiny. So I like to kind of work the bank that I'm walking up to. You know, fish will spook off. If you've ever pond fished much, you can walk right up to the bank and spook off a 10-pounder. And there went that fish. Something tiny. Alright, see, look at this bass. Look at it. Let's look at this little bass. Do you see how pale that bass is? And how like slender he is? See, I'm literally I'm not keeping fish today, but I'm gonna start. I mean, even like this little guy. You know, I know it sucks, but keeping this fish is gonna help the other fish left in here. It really will. I mean, if you have a pond and you got a bunch of big bass in it, don't worry about that. But if you have a pond, you're catching a bunch of these small fish. I'm telling you, keep some. Now I'm gonna show you with this pond over the next few years. I'm gonna show you too. So if you ever throw a crappie jig, I know a lot of those cheap crappie jigs out there have those like just brown cheap hooks on them. It helps a lot to have a gold hook like this one. Gold hook, it really uppers the bites on that crappie jig. Oh no, I missed the jump. It's a little guy. I hope I can get a decent fish out. Makes me want to come keep some more this year. Haven't caught a fish over a pound yet. Let's see. Keep a clean, pretty jig. A good presentation. We got a little action going on right here. Oh yeah, he nailed it as soon as it hit the water. I need to tighten my drag just a little bit. This might be a little better, but he's still. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, come on, buddy. Oh yeah, that's a better fish there. He actually has a little bit of a belly on him. That's good. At least this one's got a belly, you know? Okay. That's a pound. I'll tell you that, that's a 1 pound fish, I would say. Anywhere from 15 ounces to 17. One thing I've noticed too with the crappie jig is I always thread my jig on with the tail going down. The only reason I do that is because sometimes when I have it the opposite way, the rubber will end up hooking the hook and it won't paddle, but this way it doesn't happen as often. You guys see that? Look at that little fish. This is bait. All these fish are little. You guys are gonna be like, dude, I'm used to watching people catch small fish. I wanna see some big fish, man. Yeah. Oops. Oh. Alright, this one's darker. He actually is, you know, green, but yes, I'm catching a bunch of bass the same size. So, oop, my bad, buddy. Alright. You know, in a healthy pond, you should catch a bunch of different size bass. 40 minutes. And I caught what, 4 or 5 fish? I don't know. But now I want to catch a decent bass. I can't push stuff like this on YouTube. YouTube is for wild fishing adventures only. Well, I don't want to say that now because I'll probably put this on YouTube. Maybe I can catch a decent fish. I think I'm gonna carry my crappie rod with me. And just in case I can't catch anything. with a bigger bait. Ooh, I wonder if I could put a little top water. Oh, there's one. Going with it. Going with it. Yeah, alright. There's one on the worm. Not any bigger. You gotta see me, my first YouTube hook set bass, and it is tiny. Come on, where's the big one at? Alright, scratch that. Not taking the crappie rod. Caught one on the worm. So, I'm gonna start walking. Covering water with the worm. The old Zoom 7-inch black trick worm. Texas rig with I think a 4/0 wide gap red hook. Didn't like the cast and then got picked up as soon as it hits the water. Going with it? Yeah. Is he there? When in doubt, go for it. Yeah. Oh, he's actually a decent one too. See that? When in doubt. Oh, I just barely missed his eye. Thank goodness I didn't get it. He had been a blind bass. Man, he felt decent when I laid into him, but still, I mean, he's still kind of skinny. 1 pounders today. Probably wasn't even a pound. It's probably like 14 ounces. Seen that swirl? I put it about 3 or 4 feet past him. I think he's there. Is he there? Oh yeah. It's fish. Fish. Please, are you still there? Scheme on in. Where are the big fish at, dudes? Come on, I should be keeping all of you here this small. I know you guys think that sounds bad to be keeping a small bass, but it's really, honestly, this is what needs to be done. It's fish. It's fish. This is when you feel them pump, 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 pump. It's a smaller one though. See, I didn't get him hooked. I think he never really had this entire worm in his mouth. When you feel him doop, 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 and not just doop, doop, and then feel your line moving off, and you just feel a doop, doop, or a single, usually I think the single, boom, and then feel your line moving, that's the big bass. That actually felt like a decent fish. Keep missing them right here. So what we got. Alright, I don't know if I keep missing the same fish or if there's or what, but what I've done is made my hook where it's not so weedless to where maybe I can get this next one freaking hooked. Get this mess out of my spool. Already. Every cast right there, guys. Alright, this one's moving with it. Yeah. just wrapped me. That was a decent fish. God. Come out of there. I can feel he's still on there. Alright. Gotta hate that.